And downtown areas are the most important areas we can build up right now. If you happen to have read the book After the Oil Crisis by Neil Savinor, he cites suburban sprawl as one of the greatest contributors to the overuse of energy. And so that's why we're very dedicated to building up the downtown areas. Also, we want to make Nassau County really what would be the hub of what would be smart growth and mixed-use development with sustainable direction. We want to redevelop Route 347 and modernize it for the ways that highways should be built in the near future. Just in our last award of Restore New York funds, we gave $11 million to the Long Island region in our most recent funding protocol, and $1 million to the town of Huntington that will build up, that will tear down an auto body development center and rebuild it with a building of mixed-use development which will foster not only economic development but employment in the area. So as we move forward, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to fight to make sure that we have mixed-use development and any kind of growth. Open spaces and natural resources should not be lost. We cannot kill off the environment that was a blessing to us. It doesn't belong to us, and we have to respect it. We have to recognize that development decisions have to be made with a sense of what the area and the composition of the neighborhoods are going to look like 30 years later. And these are the events that we're going to have to address when we look in terms of the suburban sprawl that we already have. We're going to have to invest resources to address the issue of sewers. I think that was number 5 on your list, Eric. And we're going to have to repave roads. We're going to have to make communities walkable. As you see more and more now, suburban communities with no walkways, and you wonder how people get around unless they're driving. And since I don't drive, I notice things like that. So we are going to have to really fight, most of all, for what will be a sustainable development protocol so that our agencies of the state, our public-private partnerships, and our developers are working in concert so we don't look up and have these problems down the road that we face so much now. And so Visions has focused Long Island's attention on smart growth. The entire real estate issue and overpopulated nature of Long Island, the housing crisis here, can all be attributed to the lack of smart growth foresight years ago. And our predecessors did a lot of great things, but this is an area that we're going to have to tighten up moving forward. So I just want to thank all of you for having me here today, for recognizing that smart growth really has to be more than a concept. It has to be a protocol in government, in every agency. It has to be a precursor to activities in our educational system and our healthcare delivery system, because it really is the sense of how we address the future. And the future, obviously, is only ours if we plan it. So thank you very much for having me here today. And thank you, Visions, for all the work you do here on Long Island. Thank you very much.
Let's give a hand for Honorable Governor David Paterson.